On this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club.
That's really cool.
Oh, the girls are writing poetry again.
And with that, let's get into it.
Maybe this time we'll actually read a book. So last time on Doki Doki Literature Club, so we had the chocolate, where we fed Yuri, and that was weird, and then she got weird. Right. You'll recall. And then we're getting ready for the clubs, showcase, where we're gonna do our poetry out loud. Alright, fuck it. Let's fuck it. Go, Monica, go. Oh, you already read that.
Yeah, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked into.
Were you out practicing piano again? Yeah.
What a freak. She's obviously lying.
Just practicing piano.
Just practicing piano.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get way up in, the back of your mouth.
I can't wait for the festival.
There it is.
It's gonna take a minute to get back into these voices.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah, you're way up. You gotta be, way up in your nose for her.
I know. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Husky? Well, yeah.
Yeah, she changes her mind.
I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid?
Everybody loves squid.
You of all people.
Oh, what did you say? Yeah, squiddy. Fucking squid girl doesn't like squid.
I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because. Man, I can't get up there again. I don't know how I did that.
You'll get there. You're still warming up.
It's right in your name. Monica.
Oh, there you go.
That pose that she takes is real skirt moving.
Oh, sorry, you already got it.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, breaking the fourth wall again.
Yeah,
Monica.
As if this was in Japanese.
Never mind. Monica's the only one who's broken the fourth wall so far.
Yeah.
Well, let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Nailed it.
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Talk to school.
Right. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her.
Okay?
Yeah. Pondering life. Hey, Sayori, how are you? I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
And just leave you to stare at your desk? Huh?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Because you got dead eyes. It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Aw. That little jump. Sayuri shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Sword, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
You're wasting that eraser.
She's broken. Yeah. She's busted.
Maybe there is something on her mind.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Sword. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her before. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem.
Oh wait, last time she asked us on the way back if we would walk with Yuri.
Oh, that's right,
No,
and
we said that we wouldn't ditch her though.
that's right, yeah.
So I don't know why she's.
Well, let's find out. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to live up to that. I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Ouch! Person of
Like
interest. What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Sword.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but
You already have.
Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Oh, she's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayuri is always like that. I mean, obviously, yeah, she has. She begged you to come here. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
Tisk, Sword. You're so funny, Sword.
So stupid, Sword.
It's so stupid. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Monica, big brain. ...
I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up.
She weirdly...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Go
She
ahead.
weirdly seems like she's not okay with Yuri and us being close together, but she's cool with Sayuri.
Yeah, she's an
if
odd
Monica
bird.
has any interest in Protag.
Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah. She's kind of pushing us towards Sayori a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. She's got she's got her ways about her. Monica, what? Monica. She's a new, like, bionicle. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She's not reading yet again, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
Trey said the best thing about this game are all these private conversations happening in a room with 5 people.
I know.
I mean, Yuri's
It's
obviously
true.
watching us too, so she's definitely hearing everything.
Yeah, why not ask Yuri if she can hear what Monica's saying to Sayori? Like, she's got a good shot, just as good a shot as anyone in this, like, 8x8 room.
And they don't have the music in the background.
And they don't have to listen over this bopping
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
with my glances. Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Oh, so you were bothering me. Alone with my thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot,
Okay.
so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
Uh-huh. Well, in any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern. What? For those who willingly share in that concern.
Oh, I guess that's a really fancy way of saying that.
Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, you know, Sayori, she's right there. You've met Sayori. Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh. That's quite romantic. What?
Not really, Yuri.
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. I only have eyes for you and your big honkers. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Sort. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah. So you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And yet you didn't do anything about it! And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Yuri's like, Sword's got it. Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori... She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. ... Oh, sorry. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Not so deep, girl. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Is she saying that we like Sayori?
Yeah, she's kind of pushing us that direction.
And
Oh,
you,
sorry.
as someone so honest and whatever, caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you.
I guess?
Why is everyone pushing us to Sayori? That is... I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
Yeah, it's a compliment. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? In the back room.
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh god.
What kind of club is this that they do literally nothing together?
They just, I know,
they have conversations separately from each other.
The club
activity.
Yeah, the club activity is just like sitting in this room and then just doing whatever.
It's not even reading poetry together. It's reading poetry individually.
Yeah, in pairs. And there's isn't there an odd number of them? So like one person is by themselves.
Always doing nothing.
Yeah. That's a club rule, is one person must always be unoccupied. That's Natsuki right now in the back reading manga. ...
Okay, everyone.
Oh, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
I guess. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright. This again. How do we want to go up, down, all around?
Let's go out of order this time, but let's start with Sayori, because she's being weird.
Out of order, but still start at the top.
But still start at the top. It's nice, I guess.
Oh, now she's gonna play this game.
Oh, so the more we don't do a poem that is similar to their style or their likes, the more disgruntled they get throughout the readings. I get it.
Yeah. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
Aww.
Of course you can tell. Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Lie again.
There we go. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping.
Aww.
That makes me really happy.
No, it doesn't.
And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Soren.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Oh, you're sweating. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
Play with everyone else.
Play.
Yeah.
What?
Like we're 5, if you insist.
Yay!
What are we gonna play? Like hag.
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
I'm starting to feel really bad.
Yeah. She went home
Oh,
early.
let's go to Monica.
Monica.
Hi, Sorry. Squiggly.
Mhm.
Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ...
Your style has gotten so refined, Sorry. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Uh-oh. Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her.
Yeah.
I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Edgy novel. What? Edgy. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Yeah, right. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
All right. I get you. Just be careful, all right? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Is that like foreshadowing? Oh,
yeah.
God. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself.
Huh.
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Yeah, thanks. Alright.
Oh, I just realized that Sayori didn't show us her poem either.
Yeah, that's right.
So now we haven't read Natsuki's or Sayori's. I wonder if Natsuki will show us this time. Probably not.
I'll read it this time. I'll just read the poems.
Yeah, go for it.
Alrighty. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. Damn, Monica can write forever. It's like still scrolling. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Whoa.
All right, Monica.
Okay, getting deep.
I like your OC here, the lady who knows everything.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought to it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
Damn.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Go off, Monica.
I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that.
Two-dimensional, because they're anime girls.
Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today.
Thanks, Monica.
Thanks for listening.
Alright. Do you want to
Let's go to Natsuki.
save Yuri for last?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's gonna like it.
Yeah, no thanks.
Aw. You didn't even...
Next.
Thank you. Next. Wow, Natsuki.
Yeah, no thanks.
Damn. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Hello, Yuri. ...
Sorry. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. So we fully admit it when we're talking to her and not when we're talking to anybody else. It's kind of...
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly. Uh-oh, music change. Aw, sad piano.
sorry, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day.
Aw.
You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all sort. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No. That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Sor. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. Anyone else.
Oh.
It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah. I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh god, the cursive is back. Ghosts Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Oh, so we're the guy and she's the ghost. It's all coming to light.
Here we come.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, what the hell? Click. There we go. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Dot. Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems always usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one.
Dot.
Yuri is having even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. Why is she always so hot? Her hot breath. Her warm face.
You can... The poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put the poem away.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
What catchphrase?
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today?
What's her catchphrase?
I don't know.
What are they talking about?
Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
We're so mature, we just laugh at the mention of pee.
Oh, come on.
I still can't do Natsuki's voice today.
I think you're getting it. I think you're there. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Also, Natsuki doesn't exactly get too many lines these days.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
What the heck is that?
Yeah. I don't know. Ho? Yeah, that's fine. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. That, I guess it's that's a curious expression, like,
Yeah, like a...
ho? Ho?
Yeah?
Who knows? Ho?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So...
I can't believe... Go ahead, sorry. Oh, that's then. I can't believe Monica anywayed us.
Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
So I bet if we were with Natsuki, we'd help her.
Help her with that. Let's see.
Yeah. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
She has skills.
I'm useless. No. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Natsuki has nothing to say.
Now Natsuki's pouting too. No.
Na na na
Now
na.
Natsuki's pouting too.
Na 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 na. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere?
Yeah, atmosphere.
About that. I love atmosphere.
Okay. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Alright, atmosphere. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sword.
I'm the one who's true. Oh, sorry. I'm the one who's truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Oh, here we go.
Yep.
It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand.
Yeah.
You could always help me out as well.
No.
I would be really appreciative of that.
That's me. Back off my few lines that I have. That's Sonna. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Yeah, I'll help you alright.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Tsundere queen.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Oh, fighting!
Here we go. Throw her words right back in her face.
Sword may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance.
Oh!
So therefore,
Look at her.
he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Oh, look at her. Look at Yuri's like sly little smile. The bitch.
She's bold.
Yeah.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Oh yeah, they kind of don't get along, do they?
Not at
Sounds
all.
more like you're just making excuses for Sora to...
But what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Having a hard time.
Keep it straight. Oh, sorry. I have one
Guys.
button job.
Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Sword to decide how he'd like to contribute.
Oh no, please don't.
Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
Shut up, Monica!
You literally just said.
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Sword, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me.
we can say Sayori, ...
Yes,
Well,
her...
obviously we gotta say Yuri, but I'm wondering if Natsuki would be as aggressive towards us if it was Sayori or Monica that we were going for instead, because she doesn't like Yuri.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to try clicking one of the other? Because, like, Yuri's the obvious option. That, like, I feel like that'll just jive if we do that. But,
That'll
like,
just make people mad. Should we do Monica?
we could try.
Should we do Sayori?
Let's see
I
what
feel like it's gotta be...
I'm curious what happens when you hit Sayori.
Okay,
Like, that's the
'cause
one
I'm like,
that's the
it's
most...
gotta be either Monica or Sayori, because
Do you...
I don't want to make either of the other two mad.
Yeah, do you care?
I feel like...
I feel like Sayori makes, like, almost the most sense.
Because she's been upset and stuff.
Yeah. But
Yeah, okay.
we could also just do Monica or whatever. You vote. You ultimately make the choice, because I said my piece.
Well, let's do Sayori.
Sayori it is. I
I think
mean,
that's the one that the least people would be mad at.
hopefully. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and...
But Monica said...
Monica said that Sayori was helping her.
Oh, that's
Well, so that
right.
means
That's
that we're
right.
basically helping Monica, too.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm helping both of them.
Do you really hate us that much?
Jesus. No.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult.
Ah, here we go. So it's probably gonna do the same
Oh.
thing if we hit Monica.
Okay, let's do Monica then.
You think it'll just like kick us back to the screen?
I don't know. Let's do it.
Let's find out. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica.
Yay, you picked me.
Hold on
Uh-oh.
a second.
Music just stopped.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us.
But... I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well.
let Monica know. She's
But
lazy.
Sword was the one who...
They said your job is a one-person job, you bitch.
That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place.
Who's she talking to? Oh.
To
You're
Monica.
the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Damn.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, did we just make Monica an antagonist? I'm sorry.
Make her an
Ulterior
antagonist.
motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Yeah, that's kind of true.
Yeah, everybody does.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
That's completely false, Monica.
We see right through you. All three of you.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We want as good as...
Hmm?
We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone.
Except Natsuki was all like, I'm willing to take on this challenge by myself.
I know, right? Backpedaling.
Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
Oh, wait, just give me a second. I want to close my door. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty. How long can you draw out that
So are you going to do the right thing, President?
Okay. I get it. Sigh.
Sigh.
It's technically the most logical for Sora to help out one of you two. So,
Alright, we resisted as long as we can.
I guess that's what we'll do.
Alright. Now what do you think?
Do you have a preference, Sora?
What now? What now?
Okay, well, Natsuki already hates us. And refuses to read our poems.
Mm-hmm.
And said that she would do the challenge by herself. So let's just help Yuri.
Most logically, we have to go with Yuri.
Most logically.
Of
Let's be
course.
logical. We're gonna go with Yuri. Plus, we already fought it this whole time, so, like, they're already both mad at us.
Right. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Yeah, useful. See?
Useful.
Me? Why are you
Of
surprised,
course
Yuri?
you fought for this.
Are you serious?
Yes. Deadly serious.
Why would you...
Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to see something mean.
No. I was just saying...
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Sword?
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance would be very useful. That's great to hear.
Look at Natsuki's fucking face.
Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Sword?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? ...
Yeah.
Natsuki.
She's fucking ecstatic.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
Aw, Natsuki.
No. That's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know how why Sword picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, So...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Well, why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature.
Oh, they're gonna make up again.
I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No. And I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm still going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Uh-oh. Eh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers, finally.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason.
Well, you know, a girl doesn't want to just let the guy that she likes into her room so carelessly.
Of course not. Or maybe she has a dark secret. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to
dead raccoons.
Yeah, dead fucking raccoons and ghosts. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Sword. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
What? When did I say that? Wait. You don't actually...
Just making assumptions.
Right? Now she's just like on a tear, self-deprecating. You don't actually think that, do you? ...
I don't know.
Oh god. It's so exhausting when people are like that. When it's like... all the bad things you're saying about yourself, I didn't say any of them, so like don't implicate me.
It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason that's with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
That's so uncomfortable. Straight into my eyes for a long...
Unblinkingly.
Yeah, like, okay. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too.
Why are we doing it Sunday and not Saturday?
Right down to the wire. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about.
And we can tell her that we tried to go with her and they all denied us.
We tried, yeah. And she's helping Monica, so with whatever their one-person activity is.
Yeah.
I totally forgot what they were doing. Do you remember?
Sayori's making posters and designing something for Monica. Oh, designing a pamphlet for Monica.
Okay.
And Monica's making the pamphlets.
Gotcha. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. We skipped right over Saturday.
This game actually does a really good job of making me want to replay it again.
Yeah, to like see what happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, like because we did pursue Yuri pretty hard. I wonder if we had like made it, given everybody maybe like 5 words or something.
Oh.
Like an even share of the words. Anyway, I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. What? How are you an intimate person? That's not how you would I know what they're saying, but that's like not how you would say that, right? An intimate person. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her, in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, yeah, it's Sayori's house. Cute. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't always on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room.
I'm scared.
It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me.
I'm scared.
I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori?
Oh.
Hi, Soren.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. It looks cute.
Yeah, look at that cow.
Yeah, it's fine. What are you talking about, Sword?
She's got like a patched shirt on the back of her chair.
That's valid. There's no mess. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. There's no wall decorations, but we'll continue.
Her calendar's ripped for some reason.
Yeah. At least she seems to have all the months.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Oh, Monica must have told her.
Yeah, Monica gets around. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, you said something's wrong and... when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Sword.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings,
Aw, Sayori.
if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Sword. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Sword? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. What an asshole. I can't even get through that sentence. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend because you decided to keep your depression to yourself. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Sword. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Uh-huh.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Sword. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand.
Oh, Sayori.
And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time
You let go.
right. This whole conversation with hands on shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Sword.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Sword.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sword.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know how much I care. If you have it in you, if you have it in you to call yourself selfish, thank you, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these selfish feelings go away.
You added
And if
selfish in
there's...
there.
Did I really? It's
Yeah.
moving so fast. I'm like trying to read it as it comes up. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I'll get mad.
I'll get mad.
I'll get mad. Dot.
Dot, dot, dot.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a new I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Sword. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain.
There it is.
But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
No, he doesn't, because he doesn't realize that you like him, and so seeing you with Yuri is gonna make
That
her
just
sad.
hurts worse. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest despite being so stupid.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home...
So I think it was a good thing that we cared about Sayori when she asked us the question, and then again when we were like, I'd rather pair with Sayori.
Yeah. Just want to make Sayori feel good. We're trying. I wonder if we're actually going to do this thing with Yuri. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Oh, and we got the happy music.
I just realized,
yeah.
She opened with of course you would come today of all days, or something like that. She was totally gonna do something bad.
Let's watch on. You good?
That's you. Yeah, I'm good.
As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic.
Yuri's already there.
Yeah, right? Like fucking going through my trash. Yeah.
Killing the raccoon back there.
Killing raccoon. Yuri? Oh, it's a cute sweater.
I was wondering what her casual clothes would look like.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true.
Mm-hmm. She's just going through my shit. She's fucking staking the place out. Casing the joint.
I didn't think of that for some reason. Casing the joint.
Yeah. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Oh, anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I've got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fun.
I take Yuri to my room. This is nice. I want a bookshelf like that. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
Yeah, I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do. And plus he cleans Sayuri's room.
Right.
Used to, anyway, so...
You would think that his room is, like, always clean.
Yeah.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning.
I'm not gonna have you clean my room.
I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. What's in the drawer?
It's porn.
Obviously.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason.
Yeah, going in my drawer.
C's drawer wants to open it.
Yeah.
It's just facing out.
It's fine, it's fine.
So I decided to just go through your stuff casually.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, it's nice in here. Just beelines for the desk and opens the drawer. I let go of Yuri's wrist. And then, of course, like, I overreact by grabbing her. She puts both of her hands for... I don't even know what I would do if somebody just came into my room and started opening shit. Like, would I grab them too? I don't think so.
It depends, you know, it depends on who the person is.
Yeah.
And it depends on what they're opening. If there's, like, nothing in there, I'd just be, nothing that would be embarrassing or anything. I'd be like, can I help you?
Yeah. Like, what's the proper reaction to that?
I mean, I don't, it's not like I have porn in drawers or anything.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be in a drawer. And then also, but also, like, I've just never had the experience of someone coming in and, like,
someone just going through your,
yeah, just instantly, like, opening doors and walking and opening shit. I like to think I wouldn't grab them by the wrist, though. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Yeah.
Is she a kleptomaniac or something?
Well, let's find out. She's definitely weird. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Candles is the first thing that I was...
Aromatherapy candles!
Yeah.
Not just any candles.
They need aromatherapy, like, when they're coming to the literature club. I think they just need regular therapy.
They gotta stand out among all the maid cafes and haunted houses.
Right? Like, I could join the debate team, but I don't know. This one smells like a snickerdoodle. Fucking fresh linen at the literature club. Count me in. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. Dozenda. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although, many will stop by just out of curiosity.
That's true.
And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Is it? Oh. Intense.
Did I say intense? I meant incense. I guess that's the best way to put it.
She's like, is that a bad thing?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, no, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? I like your intensity.
Yeah, like your fervor.
That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Only kind of? Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax.
Yeah, relax.
I bought some things for relaxation.
She's so tense, I love it.
I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh, okay, I thought she was gonna say something like, but I thought we could use them now.
Yeah, it's fucking ecstasy, and I brought it in my left tit. Oh, yeah. Like what?
Let's see.
Let's see. What have I got here? Oh, she really is rummaging through her bag. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Okay.
Well,
Bets on what this...
use those candles.
The candles?
Yeah, if she's
she...
gonna use them now, it's not like she can't use them tomorrow.
True. What are we thinking this wooden cylinder-shaped object is? It's not another candle. Like, do we want to take a guess?
I was thinking it was gonna go with one of those, like, meditation pills, but that doesn't really make sense. Cylinder-shaped object?
It's wooden. I don't know what the hell could this thing be?
I just am shopping on the so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use canvas to light the room.
Oh, so it's black. It's just like a tube of paper.
Oh.
Damn.
I think that would be amazing, don't you?
I definitely thought it was going to be a little bit more sinister than that. Yeah, that would be really neat. Oh wait, no. What's that wooden thing though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Ah, there we go, there
Oh,
we go.
okay.
How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
So it's normal candles, but she's also got a diffuser thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself.
Damn, she's a little woo-woo.
You can even feel it permeate through your body.
Okay.
Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top.
Okay, I know what this is now.
Oh yeah, I have one of those. It's just not wooden.
Yeah.
And it's also not like oils and shit. It's fresh linen. It's just fresh linen scented. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? Fucking. Scent.
I was gonna say romance, but you just went there.
Scent of fucking.
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think this will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami.
So now we're the fucking Doki Doki Origami Club? What's that have to do with literature?
Write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
100? Oh yeah. If you fold 1,000, you get a wish. Why not go for broke? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom.
Do you have to fold 1,000 like in one sitting, or like cumulatively over your entire life?
I think it's cumulatively because they always like the students do the paper cranes for someone who's sick or whatever.
Gotcha.
So let's just be like obtain 1,000 paper cranes.
Obtain 1,000. It doesn't even. You don't even have to fold them.
No, I guess not.
What if they're not in your? What if they're not in your possession, but you do own them?
I think they have to be in your possession.
They have to be like in a certain radius of you.
Yeah, or they have to be like they have to be gifted to you.
Like a death
The universe
note.
has to acknowledge that they are your possession.
Okay. So just like a death note. Got it. I'm keeping all this straight for when I need for on a rainy day.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I read this one, by
Oh,
the
my
way.
bad.
Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. I thought that's what she was going for, but also, like, origami paper is not that small.
You can get it different sizes though, right?
Yeah.
But usually
If
it's like
you're
a
writing,
4x4.
Like, one word on it and you're making a curtain for the door, you'd want them like a quarter of the size that is the average origami paper size.
Once you fold it into a crane though, it's pretty... Well, actually
You're not
no.
folding them into cranes though.
Fuck me, yeah, you're right.
A crane curtain would be cool.
That would be really cool. That's what I was picturing because it's cooler than what she's thought. Yuri's a fucking hack.
He wants to write a word on each paper.
On each, right. Boo.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
No. My idea's better.
It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside.
It'd be kind of cool, I guess, because then because they are so big, then like you couldn't see inside. Like it would really be like
fit like 100 on there.
I feel like it would take more than 100 pieces of paper to do that, though. To like fully cover or like fully obscure the other side of the curtain. That'd be, I don't know. Let's see. That's really creative. I think. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. I don't really know anything about you.
Like a backhanded insult.
I know, right?
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
She's really not gonna let that one go. That's how she laughs. No, stop that.
Oh, that's her giggle? What the fuck?
Giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? I mean, isn't everybody?
Surprise, surprise, guy.
Yeah, right? You know this. She's an intimate person. She's an introvert. She's an intimate she's
person.
he said she's an intimate person, she's an introvert, and she's intense. She's all of these I words.
Aye.
Yeah, and she's fucking insane. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker sword. You can write any characters you want.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it would look cooler in Japanese. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Yeah, they're Japanese. How could we forget? Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting.
I just realized,
Yeah.
Monica gave Yuri this job because she has the nicest handwriting, and yet we're the ones writing the characters.
Right?
What are we doing?
Also, she writes in cursive English.
Wait, yeah.
So what's that about, Yuri? You hiding something from us? An Anglo heritage, perhaps? Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
Oh.
Eh? You brought a knife onto my property? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle...
To hack apart raccoons that have earned her trust.
Yeah. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue.
It's the narrator now.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely not. That's no ordinary pocket knife. That's no pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
It has to be. It's my sacrificial knife.
I use this one for rituals to summon Satan. But I thought we could use it today. Oh, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Everything about you is weird, Yuri. Whatever it is, I have no reason to judge.
She's probably really into swords or something.
You're
Into blades.
Let's see, to each their own, you know?
No pun intended there. If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright.
Oh, she's determined now.
The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
4 days...
Into knives.
4 days of knowing a girl and she tells you she's kind of into knives. Fellas, what do you do?
I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty.
Yeah?
I can't help it.
Have you tried?
Like this.
That's not weird at all!
I can't help it.
That's not weird at all.
I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
I'm laughing with you, Yuri. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Another IN word, interest.
Interesting.
She's
insane.
Intimate, introverted, interesting, and into knives.
And into and into knives. And
into knives. One word. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. It's kind of intense.
Sword, what's with this insistence on insulting me every time you tell me that I'm intense?
I'm not insulting you. I just don't know what else to say. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
Really kakoi.
Yeah, super.
It is, isn't it?
Sugoi ne. Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
I would almost prefer to be the one holding it. Sure. I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow!
Oh no.
Mm.
Sword! Why did you do that?
My name is Sword and I'm holding a knife. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. She keeps them sharp.
Yeah.
I should have warned you.
I sharpened it before I came.
I sharpened it. This knife is extremely sharp. Well, no kidding.
Yeah. You don't have to tell that to my penetrated skin.
It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger.
You're gonna lick your finger.
Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look.
Ah.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri pushes my finger into her mouth and licks the wound.
She's into blood, man.
Hold on, I have to collect myself for this sentence. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Thank God that's...
my vampire tendencies show.
I would hope that you haven't done anything more embarrassing than that, because that's pretty high up there. That's like...
I saw blood and I just couldn't help myself.
That's probably the most embarrassing thing that you, like, between the two of us, of our life experiences, that's the most embarrassing thing to ever happen to anyone. Easily. Easily.
How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right?
But I guess it was kind of a turn on too.
I know. She can't be the only one embarrassed. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. No, I think we're underreacting, my boy. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? For the rest of her life? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand
oh my God.
and lick her index finger in return.
Sorry. Did you really just do that?
Now, we're even. ... Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong.
What were you thinking, punk?
How dare look, our licking relationship goes one direction. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. I knew that would be a bad idea. I keep hitting the arrow instead of enter. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
I feel like that would make it heavier.
Yeah, it's probably like getting hard to breathe in there with all that vapor.
You're so weird, sorry.
Yeah, me. I'm weird. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh?
I liked it.
Yeah. Yuri calling me weird? That's what I thought. I have no response to that one.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move to the next task?
Oh god, what next, Yuri? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. I can't even begin to imagine how this is gonna go wrong. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
With 2 of them, and then go away again to get the other 2.
I'm gonna get all 6. Yeah.
He's gonna get all 6 in one go?
Yeah, watch me. I'm a man, Yuri.
Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Alright.
I guess if they're like plastic cups, you can kind of hold 3 in each hand.
That's true. And maybe, like, wedge them in your armpits or something.
Yeah.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Alright, and you can squeeze them. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Ah, he even has a plate. We really underestimated him.
They solved the...
Yuri, what? God, what's she up to now?
Of course he's clean like that, though. We gotta remember he's the clean freak.
That's true.
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm.
Oh, she cuts herself.
Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so... let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So... I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Okay, so she'll use her handwriting there.
Yeah.
We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Although, like, writing big, like on a banner or like on a whiteboard is never, like, it's never as nice as your usual handwriting.
I guess it's good that he did the little ones, because then he can say, like, yeah, this is what I did.
Yeah, true. Neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we did back then. It's relaxing.
Oh. I'm
I'm sorry if it feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little better, a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so envious. You get to kya. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint in Yuri's face and neck. It's just watercolor, so it's very low
On her
stakes.
neck, she's wearing a turtleneck.
Uh-oh. We got consistency or continuity issues. That's you.
Is there something on my face?
It's literally watercolor. Like, brush it off with your hand and it'll be invisible. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch
You
a...
guys have paper towels already.
Right? Anyway. And furthermore, it's like, unless her face is like drenched in it, you really don't need a paper towel for watercolor. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. We got new art. Yuri, looking
I
at
think
us.
the fact that we're getting art means that we're doing something right, because we didn't get any art with Sayori, even though we gave her a hug and stuff.
Yeah. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait,
Eh?
just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an another intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yeah, turn that shit off. Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago.
Oh.
Yeah, Yuri. Oh, sorry. Slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine.
Oh, is she getting sick?
Who knows? The moment is over as soon as it began, or if she was cutting herself.
She's feeling anemic.
She's getting, yeah, like, all dizzy. Over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. Hi, random trash. Somebody just said hi to us in the chat.
Oh, hi.
That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. There's supposed to be a surprise. Come on.
Yeah, what's going on?
It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well,
What are we gonna do in the meantime, Yuri?
perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts, but then it won't be dry.
Ooh.
Is that okay?
That's totally fine. It's your show.
Why are you guys doing this on Saturday?
Yeah.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew. So you can get the hell out of my house?
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Oh, Yuri thinks to herself. That's...
I saw Yuri and I was gonna read the dialogue
Yeah.
like that was a line. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer.
Yuri thinks to herself.
Yuri's sorry.
No. X. X.
I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Okay. Good then. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well, then...
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, I kind of say without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Sword.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Ooh.
Oh, she got close.
Yeah.
I kind of like that about you.
Thanks, Yuri. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Music stopped. I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Whoop! She flipped back. Uh-oh.
Sayori. I was gonna say, we better not do anything crazy.
Right in
Sayori
front.
probably see us from her house.
Yeah, she could probably watch it. She probably saw, what's-her-face's tongue curling around my finger. She could probably see it from her room.
Oh.
Eh? Oh no. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Sword. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Mochiron!
Mochiron! Sayori beams.
Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, get the hell up out of here. Clearly embarrassed, Sayori hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well... I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. In fact, you guys might have been making out, so I had to come out here and see it for myself.
And now I don't have to imagine anymore.
And now I don't have to imagine anymore.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know. How much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends.
Aww.
That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me.
No!
Why am I feeling this way, Sword? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half?
No! We did this.
It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Sword. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel pain, or feel any more pain. Feel pain at all.
Yeah, but you're causing her the pain.
I know!
But...
We just need other friends. Sayori looks away.
Oh.
I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Sword. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that
You're gonna get together with Yuri.
I
Yeah.
might like you more than you like me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least she's being upfront about it.
Yeah. Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself.
No, her little frown.
Sword. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said, I always know what's best for you? When did I say that? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Did I say that? I always know what's best for you? Who says that?
I don't remember seeing that anywhere.
Yeah, even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. This is really weird.
You
this is like odd. I don't know. This is not how you say these things. And that's what I'm going to give you. Uh-oh. What do you think? Should we you'll always be my dearest friend her? Or, you know, the big one?
I mean, you're a player character.
No!
I'm gonna let you pick this one. I can't be responsible for this action that is about to occur.
Let's talk about it. Let's discuss. So
Okay, well, we're gunning for Yuri, though.
we are gunning for Yuri.
We love her like a family member. We love her like a little sister.
Yeah, but there's nothing like
But I don't. But
we know what she means when she says love.
yeah, we
Can't lie to her.
can't lie to her.
What we should really do is tell an adult what's going on.
Maybe her parents.
There, where's her fucking? Where's Mr. and Mrs. Sayori?
She's,
Yeah, she's spiraling. So tell the truth. Always be, but
mean-
like even that is like kind of a lie. Like you don't know that anyway.
I'm surprised that we haven't done the whole like you're like a little sister to me thing yet.
Yeah,
Or I guess sister in general, when she's not younger than us.
true. I feel like I love you is like more honest than this in its own way because like there's a step beyond friendship, you know?
Yeah.
There's like calling someone a friend is sometimes like a little hurtful if you're like you're more than friends but it's like not romantic but it's like
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
in that case you should be like she's like my sister, she's like family.
Yeah.
Like friend almost seems like a demotion.
Yeah. So, but if we say I love you,
That's like
is
obviously
it better
not.
to? Is it better to like hurt her in the hopeful way and then in the
Hurt her in the
painful
hopeful
way
way.
later, or is it better to hurt her in the painful way now?
And when you put it like that, it's always better to hurt them now.
So then I feel like we should do the "You'll always be my dearest friend."
Yeah, let's do that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I click. Oh, don't make me say it.
You
Oh,
gotta say it.
you'll always be my dearest friend. That's all I got for you. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. I mean, and there is the side note of like that she is like going through a tough time right now with her depression and stuff, so like being with us is not the
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. And she was saying a lot like that she wished that she didn't feel this way because she liked how we were before.
Yeah.
I mean, not that that's gonna change because she's seeing what's happening with Yuki. I mean, not Yuki, with Yuri, so it's like she can't ignore it now. But, you know.
Yeah. We're such a scumbag. We're like it's like we're Sergeant Sorted or something. We're dirty and sleazy is how I feel. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. Never tell someone that you know what's best for them. Just don't.
Yeah, what?
He's done it now thrice. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
I feel horrible.
Yeah. And just say it's almost 11, so do we want to find the stopping point?
Yeah, after this.
Okay. Oh,
A horrible place to stop.
we're so close to like Can I, without, like, spoiling, we're so close to, like, things falling, like, going off the deep
I
end.
mean, I can kind of tell. I can see this is like the edge of the iceberg.
We're so close. Like, if we stop in 2 minutes, we won't get there, but, like, alright, let's go. Let's just power through.
I should write a poem about this.
She asked if this is what it
Sayori.
felt like to be stabbed in the chest with a spear or something.
Oh no, did I skip something?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
my
okay.
bad. Sayori, that's dark.
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish.
Oh my god, Sayori, I need to give you a hug.
Yeah.
So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Sword. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So,
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ooh.
Just pretend that I screamed, I guess.
Yeah, you're not gonna
I
scream.
can't actually do that.
I gotcha. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she... Yeah, get a pillow and just scream into it. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Damn.
She gets up.
Yeah, I'm good now. Oh, alright, bye. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! Dot, dot,
Chase
dot.
after her.
Yeah, I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? What do you mean,
I wonder why?
What do you mean, why? This is a horrible conversation. There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. So, do you want to sign off, or do you, if we go like 10 more minutes, I think things will get crazy. So this
Like,
could
do
be
we
a
wanna
good
stop
this could be a
before we
good
get to
place to
that?
stop.
Or do you
That's-
want to stop after we get to that?
I mean, that's up to you.
I mean, but like, what would be better for,
For like cutting.
you know? Yeah, cutting.
Let's let things get a little crazy.
Okay.
Because I think that, like, getting crazy is a good stopping point. And I think we're pretty close. Like, less than 10 minutes. And if it's not, then we'll stop.
Okay.
But let's just go through quickish, I guess. So, it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone.
No, we said we'd spend the whole day with her.
Yeah, I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little
No,
too
freaking
much.
Go get her.
Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
What did Monica tell Sayori? Sword,
We'll see.
you're the first one. Here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared, that of all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing, the one I plagiarized.
Yep. Well, she did say to do that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think
That is such a horrible
I
thing
know,
to say,
like,
but he knows the reason why.
Right? You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder.
Whoa! Sword! Thank you!
I say that, but I suddenly remember what a piece of shit I am. What Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all?
Yeah, no shit. You should take a little responsibility for her, Sword. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Monica, why do you know everything? She's so creepy. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
She's the lady who knows everything, or whatever.
Well, her and Sayori are close, I guess. Do you
Yeah.
really think Sayori told Monica everything?
Let's find out. Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I know everything. I'm the club president, after all.
But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here.
She's just fucking the fourth wall breaker, and so can know all.
Yeah, she's the lady who knows everything. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Ah, jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Dun dun dun. Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that.
It's an icy cold smile.
Yeah, and the fact that there's no music
do you want
playing.
to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Oh yes, Sayori helped design it.
Yeah, sure. I grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. Ah, what's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head.
I think we're good. I think we got it.
Let's see.
Get out of my head.
Let's see what...
We're
not gonna read that.
Get out of my head before I turn.
Get out of my head before I do what I know is
everything
best for
she said to
you.
me. Is she Monica?
Get
out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem, but a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
She's a poet!
That's really cool.
Oh, the girls are writing poetry again! Oh, God. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Sword? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
That's smart.
Yeah.
Well, alright.
Well played.
Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom. Yeah, I hate that there's no music. I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself!
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Here we go!
Gotta fucking go.
What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori.
Yeah, come on.
It's not
what you said yesterday.
I know, right? Like, did you text her afterwards or something? You live right next door. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori?
Get up there.
She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow.
Oh my god!
I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case.
It's not.
Come on, man. It just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this.
Oh, I can't look.
Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead.
Sayori! Oh.
Jesus, that music.
Yeah, that actually startled me a little bit.
An exception has occurred.
Dot. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? What the hell? What the hell?
There's no text. It doesn't say that it's you. It's just happening.
Wait, what'd you say?
It doesn't say that you're saying anything. Oh, it's your.
Oh no, it's a narrate. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. Up until we had that awful exchange, don't you mean? Yeah, F in the chat. Thanks, guys. Everything was normal up until I fucking broke her heart. And she disclosed to me her terrible depression. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her.
Yeah, and you fucking weren't, bro.
Let him grieve, Lauren. I told her I know it's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Yeah, because obviously you don't know. Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong?
What did I do wrong?
Turning down her confession, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. And then not calling her afterwards, maybe. How about? Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't just some game where I can reset and try something different. Or is it? I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never. Maybe? No, never. Never. Never.
And oh
no! No more Doki Doki Literature Club.
Well, that's it. Oh my god, the thing is fucked up. Oh!
It's begun.
No!
It's begun.
No!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, it did give us a file name and everything.
Yep. So that's how it starts to get. See, this is a good stopping point now.
Alright, you got quiet, by the way.
What got quiet?
You got quiet.
I did? Why?
Yeah.
Did my oh wait, in your Zoom thing, right?
In Zoom, yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, that's that. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, I'll put this one up. I'll put this on YouTube soon enough, so anyway. What did you think? Were you expecting that?
Well, I think I saw the suicide coming, but I didn't expect the music and the, like, file exception and the craziness that's happening on the screen here right now.
Yeah. Oh shit. Did we have to save? Fuck. I'm just gonna go through here.
What the hell?
Yeah, so just so you can get a taste of...
Oh, is that because that would have been Sayuri, but she's not alive anymore?
Yeah. And our save file is gone, so... I'm just gonna put it here just in case.
Oh no, it was all equal. I can't ever redo this. Blah blah blah.
Alright, next time.
Oh my god.
So, I think it's gonna go much quicker now, like, it's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. I get it.
You get it?
Yep. I understand now.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna hold on, let me stop streaming.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. We're gonna be keeping with Doki Doki Literature Club, so don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next episode. See ya!